Welcome to the project demonstration, automatic number plate recognition with parking slot indication. So in this project we have programmed the Raspberry Pi with these number plates. These two are the Malaysian number plates and these two are the Indian number plates. So we can change these number plates into the Raspberry Pi. Just connect this master Raspberry Pi to the HDMI to the screen, and by connecting the keyboard and password, go to the file manager. In that we will find the numbers.txt file. There we can change these numbers according to our wish, and this should be done in this slave Raspberry Pi also. Okay, so here this Raspberry Pi indicating as a entrance, and this is the exit, and these are the parking slots. So here we can place them like in the level wise or else in the ground level wise. Okay, so directly we will show you the demonstration initially, and then we will explain the components wise. Just give the power supply to the Raspberry Pi as well as to parking slot indication. So the Raspberry Pi one power supply, this power supply is enough for these two, because these two are at nearby exit 1 and entrance 1, and this is the another power supply for the parking slot indication. These two communicate through the zigbee. So here we place a zigbee. So initially the gates will be open and close as indication as walking, and these are the, like, let us see. So now the L1, L2, L3. So this is L1, L2, L3. So if I place the cars in L1 and L2, then we can see that L1 and L2 filled, and next L2 and L3, L2 and L3 filled. Okay, so in this manner, if we fill the both, then so we can see that 3 slots got filled. Okay, at this point this system will not work nothing but it will not accept any numbers to open the gates to enter the vehicle inside. So now this is the next way. So when the vehicle comes near this gate, so there is a light indication, no vehicle, okay, no indication, and the vehicle enters. Then automatically the camera keeps on capturing the images. So you can see that. So in this manner, so the camera, the lighting should be on the number plate, should be proper, then only it will capture the image. So you can see that the number plate will be displayed and the motor open, and here same number will be displayed on the LCD. And now, so the same vehicle has to become, the year should be there, and just I am showing the number to the camera. It will be recognized by that. You can see that the parking time 38 seconds, and the bill will be displayed and the number, and the gate will be opens. Bill processing, just normal processing purpose, and then gate will be opens, and after some time it will be closes. This is the exit side. Okay, and coming to the next plate, so the next, so we should have the lighting on the number plate properly, then only it will detect that, and no other lights fall on the camera. So you can see that. Same here, you'll also. Same here. Within minute seconds, it will be displayed here and on the side. So now the vehicle has to come here and it will capture the image. If we should have the proper lighting on the number plate, it will capture within minutes, within seconds only. So right. So the vehicle number will be displayed as usually. Right, and bill processing, and after that, after some time, thank you, and the gate will be opened, and then after gate will be closing. Okay, and the next number, so is not a display. So now you can observe these two LCDs at a time. When the vehicle number detected here, and it will transmit to these cables and displayed on this LCD. the vehicle arrived. You can observe that vehicle number here also, right? And now, so the access granted and the process will be done. Once the number plate, after recognition, it will send the number to this and it will store that number along the time. So once when the same vehicle enter trying to exit from this exit section, so every time we should place the vehicle near the ear, then only the camera will capture the image. And after that, you can see that WIV473 is captured and parking time indicated 28 seconds, as well as bill will be displayed and done. And after that, the gate will be opens. Thank you. Right, it opens, and after some time it will close down. Right. Okay. So this is the working of this project. So now let us explain you the components wise. So now here we are using Raspberry Pi 3 Model B. These two are the Raspberry Pi 3's interface here, and this is the PIC microcontroller. We interface that, and here the three IR sensor interfaced at A0, C3 and B7 pins of the PIC microcontroller. These three IR sensors. And coming to this Raspberry Pi, so we interface a servo motor as a gate and IR sensor for detecting purpose, and this is a zigbee, and here also like one more zigbee connected to the PIC microcontroller. So let me explain you the flow. Once when this is two ways, like one communication from the PIC microcontroller to the Raspberry Pi. So this data, as I shown initially, the IR sensors data will be displayed on the LCD screen, and this was communicated through the zigbees. So as initially we have shown the demonstration, like the number vehicle identification done by this IR sensors. So we can place in the level wise, like floor purpose if you want to present them. So then like this we can place this as a floor purpose, and then after the data will be continuously monitored and displayed on the LCD screen as we see in L1, L2, L3. And next thing is, when this IR detect that vehicle presence, then the camera will capture the image and it will check the database. If it's in the existing database, then particular number will be sent through the Raspberry Pi to this exit section to inform to the exit the vehicle got entered, and the exit section store that number with the timestamp, and then it will wait for this IR sensor. And parallelly, after sending the number to this, the Raspberry Pi will control the servo motor to give the access granted for the vehicle. Then the vehicle will entering into that and it will parking here, and in exit way the same IR sensor will detect the vehicle, and then the number matched with the database. If the number data stamp will be valid, then it will display the bill and then processing, and then the gate will be opened. If the vehicle directly coming to the exit section without entering into in this Raspberry Pi, then it will take the maximum of bill, like till how much of time the Raspberry Pi exit section is working, till that time it will capture the bill. So like this the whole process will be going on. Slots to the entrance section to the exit, it will inform the slot availability, and it will inform to the exit section when the vehicle is entered, and it will give the access. And then here it will check the vehicle in the database, and it will display the bill, and the process is continuously going on. Thank you for watching demo.